Welcome, everyone. This is the Way Up podcast where we discuss journeys of faith and steps towards the top. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Deborah.
Today we have a fit guest, and soon you will understand why. We have no idea of how things would go. He started a run club that grew and grew to over 200 people. He caters to different walks of life, pregnant people, children, you name it. He welcomes beginners and advanced fitness enthusiasts. So thank you and welcome to our guest. Today we've linked our guest with the Bible passage, Proverbs chapter 20, verse 29. The glory of young men is in their strength, and the beauty of old men is their grey head.
Thank you. So we'll move on to the icebreaker. But before I do, quickly introduce yourself because we didn't say your name and you know you're our person. So
my name is Benga, also known as GB, from London, South East Lewisham.
Thank you. So if you were going to pick a character in the Bible that you can relate to at this time of life, or maybe just your journey, or someone that inspires you in the Bible, who would it be and why?
I'll say God as well. I would also say like my dad as well. It was about community as well. Mm-hmm. So that's what I'm about as well, giving back to the community. So I'll say, yeah, obviously God first, and my dad as well, and people around me as well.
That's good. Okay, so tell us what you do.
Yeah, so I've always been about fitness. Growing up, I have a sporty background, such as like playing football. Mm-hmm. For example, I'm still playing, footballs on Sundays. I grew up doing athletics. I just had a sporty background, and yes, as you lot know, I have a run club at the moment.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's where you're at the moment.
Okay, so before we get into the fitness side of stuff, I know you still have a 9 to 5. So how is that balancing the 9 to 5 and then your 5 to 9? 5 to 9.
I'll say the balance is hard. That's one of the difficulties I face at the moment.
Yeah.
You have to prioritize a lot. A lot of people don't understand like the logistics behind it as well. And so I'll say balancing a 9 to 5 whilst doing GB and Friends, managing a community with 200 people isn't easy.
Yeah.
But I'll say,
especially in the speed that's growing too.
Yeah. Honestly, it's growing fast. We started officially in February. Honestly, it's been growing since then. Mm-hmm. But the balance is probably one of the challenges I face at the moment. And there's a lot of things you have to cut out, whether it's meeting, certain people, so you just got to prioritize your time. And I think that's what I've been doing at the moment. And GB and Friends, like you as well, has been taken off. So
yeah.
Just got to see where you can balance the both in between, yeah.
That's good. So tell us, what's the differences in having a goal and not having a goal? And I ask this because I remember when you started, not the run club per se, but just, doing the fitness thing on social media. And I know your views at the beginning compared to how it is now. So I'm sure, I would assume at the beginning you didn't actually have a goal, you were just doing it.
Yeah.
But now there's definitely a goal. So what's the difference?
I would say you're right. To be fair, when I first started GB and Friends, I did like a small one before I officially launched in February. And the reception I was getting from that, I didn't expect it to be so big,
Yeah.
So I would say I didn't have a plan B, but when I knew that the community wanted more, I was like, okay, I have to sit down, have to start inquiring about different tracks as well.
Yeah.
And I think that took a lot as well. Like I said, the logistics behind, once you run an event, it's not easy. So I would say, once you have a goal, just chase it. I think my advice to anyone as well, if you're thinking to start something, just do it.
Yeah.
Have a good team around you, have good people around you as well. So the sky's the limit. So just keep aiming and reach for different heights.
So you said have a good team around you. So obviously a good support system. Obviously, I've attended some of your run clubs.
Yeah.
How were you able to pick the coaches, for example? Like, what qualities did you see? And you said, okay, these people can lead the advanced group, the intermediate group, and then the beginners group. What did you see? And also, because I've seen that you've changed something, you split the beginner group too. So there's the, I would say like slower and then the faster pace. So what was the idea of picking the coaches and the idea of splitting the groups?
I'll say the coaches at GB and Friends are coaches for a reason. Some of them I met through the gym, and I think all of them, they show great leadership skills as well, especially at advanced group, intermediate group, beginner group as well. I think all of them show great leadership skills and encouragement.
Yeah.
Like I said, GB and Friends is a beginner-friendly run club as well. For the beginner groups, like you said, I did split into two.
Yeah.
Reason being as well, I treat feedback all the same. So I think someone messaged me as well. One time they're going a bit too fast. I said, let me split the groups. And the beginner groups, honestly, are no pressure groups. So when we split the groups, those who don't want to run as fast, we're going to, the second group. So I think we have 4 groups in total on the track.
Yeah.
So just to answer your question as well, great leadership skills from all my coaches. I think.
Facts.
Yes, you've been there as well. So I'll say, they're encouraging, they're supportive. They see, people who might not be able to run as fast, but they're still encouraging them to even get their steps in, to even walk when you're in the last lane. So I'll say leadership, encouragement, and having that belief in people. That's why I picked those coaches.
Obviously, we touched on you catering to different types of people. So I don't think I was there when you had your first pregnant lady come. But how did you feel? And what did you think you needed to do in that moment? Because I'm sure it was a spanner in the works for you. It was not something you were expecting.
I wasn't, but to be fair, we have a few first aiders at GB and Friends. So initially, when I started GB and Friends, I already had a first aid high-vis.
Yeah.
So that day, she came, she said she was pregnant, and I actually had a badge in my bag, pregnant on board. So I had that in case anyway. So I'm always, so I had it in my bag. So I already thought about this just in case anyway. So I had a first aider. She was able to do 9 laps. She was 38 weeks pregnant. So she really did well. And the first aider ran with her throughout the whole entire laps, So it was really a good thing to see. And she spoke about it as well. She said the community was amazing. They're really supportive. But like I said, I'm trying to cater to different people as well. For instance, last week we had a run club. And we had a kids corner, it's a summer holiday.
Yeah, I love that idea.
Yeah, it's a summer holiday, so it's why not bring the kids, to come around. I know it's difficult for parents to find time to look after their children during the summer holiday. So I said bring them down, and ever since there's been loads of children come in, and it's been good, So we have Connect 4, Jenga for them to play if they do get tired, but we do encourage them to run on the tracks.
That's good. So. I think one thing that I love is that. Each session you can see like an improvement in the logistics and how you've planned things. So that I commend you for that. That's really good.
Thank you.
What would you call success in your journey?
Success?
Yeah.
I would say success in my journey is giving back to the community, and I've always been about providing for my community, and without them, there's no GB and Friends. So I'll say success is building a good community, always giving back to them. Meeting their needs as well. Take every criticism you get and take it with, just listen to them. Just listen to your people.
Yeah.
Good or bad feedback as well. And I think the community, just meeting what they need is probably my success as well. Having 200 people come to run clubs and saying, it's amazing, And I'll say that's success. Giving back. And another thing with GB and Friends, just trying to get their females more involved as well. So I think we've done more than 10 events now. We've done a women's only event, a men's event. We've got our next gym event coming up on the 13th of September as well. That's the mixed event. So we're just trying to do as many things that we can do. And I think that's what success is as well. Making sure, your people, your community are happy and meeting their needs.
That's good. That's good. If you would go back in time, what would you change in terms of, one, if there was any self-doubt, how would you navigate that for someone that wants to do what you're doing as well? Like, what would you say to them? How would you navigate that? And what advice would you give to someone in the space, the fitness space? Because I feel like now, I wouldn't say it's drenched. Like, I wouldn't say that there's a lot of people. There are a lot of people doing it, but there's also space for everyone. Like every event that I've seen someone plan, people do turn up. So what advice would you give to someone that wants to start a fitness program or session?
I'll say if you're looking to start something in the fitness session or even anything in life, I'll say just do it. There were times where my friends will tell me, be like, you should start a run club, and I'll be like, I don't know. Or you should make content. I'll be like, I don't know. But I said, why not? I gave it a try. For example, started making content, and
they're lit, by the way.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're really good.
Yeah, ever since then, it's just been going viral. You might have seen it, but I would just say I thank God, honestly. Like I said, if you want to start something, have a good team. I started off with my friends and family. So if you're looking to start something, maybe start with your friends, people who are going to believe in what you're doing as well. And don't doubt yourself, the sky's the limit as well. The world's an oyster, you can go anywhere. Like I said, this time last year, I never knew I would have a run club, so I'll say just try anything you want to do, just put your mind to it. Put God first, have good people around you, and the rest will follow.
That's good, thank you very much. So what's next with GB and Friends, or with GB in general?
Yeah, like I said, to meet the community's needs, to do as many activities as I can do, many events, to do a sports day as well. I know that's what the people have been asking for as well, but honestly, to keep growing as ever. I know it's been around 5-6 months now, doing well. We've done more than 10 events, so the sky's the limit. We're just trying to push it even more. Next year we've got big things to come as well.
I actually have a question for you.
Yeah.
You actually mentioned when you started out, the turnout was good, and you were quite surprised. If that didn't happen, what would you have done? If no one came, and would you have continued, or what do you think?
I would have.
Okay.
I would have. I've put it out there, so I know I'm going to finish it.
Yeah.
So I feel like if you listen to too many, if you listen to things what people say, sometimes it might just, I don't think it will push you,
Yeah.
So I feel like even if I didn't get people, it's something I want to do anyways, I wouldn't start something if I didn't want to do it.
Yeah.
So like I said to Deborah, I feel like having a good team around you is very important, So to answer your question, I think I still would have done it.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, and I thank you for that answer, because that's just, I guess, words of encouragement for many people out there who, I guess, even if it's not in your particular field, but in whatever they're doing, if it's a case of maybe they start something or they're, searching themselves out and it doesn't go too well at the beginning, it doesn't mean that it won't be successful, or it doesn't mean they won't achieve highly from it. So thank you for answering that, and thank you for joining us today. A few things that you've taught me is it's important to prioritize, and also the importance of preparation. As you said, having that badge, the high-vis vest, things like that. That I guess maybe to other people it could be small, but to the person who you're catering for, that's like, oh wow, you thought of me even before I came. So I think that it just shows, I guess, your awareness, so that's fantastic. You also mentioned the importance of a community, listening to criticism, but also listening to feedback, to grow, to improve, and to just be the best version of yourself. And having good people around you, a good support system, so that whatever your plan is, it can just keep increasing and growing. So I do wish you all the best, and I do hope it keeps growing and growing and growing. More than 1,000 people, 50 tracks in London, stuff like that. So no, honestly, well done, and also congratulations on all your achievements and all the things that you continue to do in your space, and even putting it out there on social media as well. So yeah, thank you very much for joining us today. We hope you enjoyed today's episode. We'll see you on the next one.
Thank you.
Bye.